right, but now I believe we've just lost. We just left the air, Benjamin. Yeah, I guess we're bringing this this part that you're going to be showing right now will be next week, or this week, however you want to say it. Let's just get down to the business. And all right,
we're back down to the ring now. And Tallanuf has his hands on El Diablo, the former heavyweight champion of the world. Tallanuf reaches the ropes. El Diablo. Oh, look at that.
You can, that's right. You're not going to allow little Diablo to run through a giant man like Tallanuf. It's not going to happen.
Indeed, it's not going to happen. And wait a minute, both men have gone outside the ring now. They are brawling. Ooh, Diablo runs right into that bag. Oh, an instrumental bomb, I'm sorry.
Now you knock it off, Benjamin. I'll have you thrown out of the booth. I've got a big surprise coming up for you, my friend.
Teresa Steele standing outside the ring.
A chair. Oh, my God.
He took a chair. Two over the back of Tallanuf, and Tallanuf says, hey, how about a forearm across?
What's the count we got, Ben? What are we up to? What are we up to?
There's a lot. I don't know. This guy's speaking Yugoslavian. How am I supposed to keep track?
He ran into the balls.
Follow the bouncing balls.
That's it. They both got counted out, Ben.
Double counted. That means it leaves Mark Stagg and Bombshell Billy in the back.
Bombshell Billy and Mark Stagg. Excuse me. That is Nature Boy Mark Stagg.
Nature Boy Mark Stagg. And there's Bombshell Billy, the heavyweight champion of the world. The title is not on the line, folks. I guess you'll be joining us next week. This is, I guess this will be next week. This is the beginning of the show.
All right. Okay.
There's McCracken. MC Kraken. And now it's down to two men. This
the first in a series of four-ways.
Four-way elimination match.
Now look at Bombshell Billy and Mark Stagg. They've got issues, and they're about to settle them right here one-on-one.
They've got a lot of things under their belt. They got the thing with Teresa Steele. They've got the belt thing.
These two will be face-to-face along with Devastating Derek at WrestleTricity.
WrestleTricity 2 weeks. I guess it would be 2 weeks from tonight.
Right. 2 weeks from today.
For you fans watching on Time Warner.
Yep. Well, actually, for wherever you're watching it, it's going to be in 2 weeks.
Okay.
On Adelphia, on Tom Warner, on Mike Warner. It's going to be 2 weeks anyway.
There's a double lockup again. Collar and elbow. That's the heavyweight champion back to the ropes. Wait a minute. Bombshell's going to go for the ride.
Bombshell. Billy.
Bombshell
Almost hurt him.
Into the buckle.
He almost hurt him. Stagg there. He almost got him. Look at that shot to the back of the head now, Ben. Now watch Mark Stagg. He's going to methodically take the world champion apart. He doesn't like him. They used to be very... look at that.
Big leg drop. That's
Hollywood leg drop. Hollywood Mark Stagg. 2. He counted 2. Picking him up now.
Picks up the heavyweight champion by the hair, of course. Mark Stagg does nothing but cheat.
American Starship Coyote Stagg.
There's the big Martha Barber Stagg with the big knee.
There he is, Zodiac Stagg with his knee. Now he's struck an
elbow down. There's a cover.
1, 2.
What kind of nonchalant cover was that?
The kind that's nonchalant.
Okay. All right. Look at it. Teresa Steele mouthing off, and Mark Stagg distracts it over in the corner with Steele of the Steele stable.
There's a kick to the back. What do you think of Billy now? Or as he likes to call him, Clamshell Billy.
I don't know what that means. There's a cover right there.
1, 2.
He's on the ropes. Get him on. Get him on.
Freight train Mark Stagg in control. Look at McCracken. That's his best feature.
Bombshell Billy now on his knees.
That's his best feature.
Making his way up to his feet. Mark Stagg saying, get him back in here. Mark Stagg wasting time. He had the heavyweight champion down. Now he's wasting time.
Look at Pork Chop Stagg.
He's moving right in. Moving right in. Look at the close-up on
What the heck is that up in the corner, Benjamin? Quit playing around. Michael!
Big drop kick.
Out of nowhere.
Wait a minute. He's caught in the rope. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Bombshell's caught in the rope.
Leaping Marky Stagg there. He's going back. Look at him.
Stagg off the ropes. He's going to... I don't know what that was.
Well, he was going to attempt a body block into the caught Bombshell Billy. Bombshell using all his facets, his assets to his... whatever. Out of the way.
you say that on TV?
I don't know. I just ate goulash at the pre-party, and it's coming back up on me, pal. I'm not afraid to tell you.
That was elbow lock. Yeah, it's me,
Oh, my
pal.
God. That was elbow line.
Bombshell now. What's he going to do? He's setting him up. Looks like a
DDT.
DDT.
Oh, my
Oh, he plants him. He plants him.
Holy. Sky Stagg. Two.
Both
Mark
men.
Stagg, when he started this match, was 5'10". After that DDT, he's 4'5".
Look at this cover.
One.
No.
Oh, he's 6'4",
Oh, he covers him.
1, 2.
No.
Two near falls now by Bombshell Billy and Mark Stagg.
Mark Stagg.
Stagg rolling out of the ring. Uncharacteristic of him. Normally he likes to stay in the ring.
Mark Stagg hanging out there.
The enforcer, Mark Stagg. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, look at
McCracken! McCracken, he's choking him right there. McCracken's down there choking him.
God, he slid like he was sliding into home plate right in the Stag's
He's
gut.
got the rope. He's
Oh.
got the rope.
Now,
Oh!
something has got to be done
Look at
about this filthy, weaselly, little
You don't talk
ferret-nosed
about Teresa
scumbag.
Steele like that.
What?
I mean, what?
I'm talking about Magtastic McCracken.
McCracken whipping Stagg, obviously over some kind of a Return of the Jedi, Star Wars, Princess Leia
Yeah.
figure,
That's right.
fighting over him in hills.
You say something.
Mike Gill!
Get away from that
Oh.
microphone.
He just snapped Stagg's neck. He just brought him back up to 5
And
points.
Stagg had just, yeah, exactly, stretched him. He stretched him there, Ben. And now he's back on the Pythagorean floor. What do you call it?
Pythagorean floor.
Yeah, that's it. And it cracked his head right on it.
Bombshell picking him up. His girl, his lady.
What?
The leader
That's
of the
my
Steel,
Stagg he's
the
picking up.
leader of the Steel table.
What's he setting him
Teresa
up for?
Steele in the background.
What's he doing?
Oh,
look at that knee.
There's a big Bombshell the Farmer Billy Cheesecake knee.
Hard-boiled Staggerty. His dad. You all right, Ben?
Wait a minute, we got some kind
Oh, he's gonna tope!
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 No.
Tope! Thought better of it. Stagg was too close to the rope. Magtastic is taking advantage. Mark Stagg has an open position there for a low blow.
He got an open position, all right.
Maybe you could fill it, man.
Look at that Bombshell putting a bad mouth on Stagg.
Oh,
that's a big
backbreaker.
He covers him
Pin
like
him.
that.
Come on, where's the ref? 1, 2.
No. It looks to me like his shoulders are down for a 3 count.
I believe he got one of them up.
This Yugoslavian referee, I don't know about him. I think he's all laid back wearing shorts in the ring. His problem. Bombshell now, what's he going to do? Ducks under a clothesline.
Oh, ducked under another one. Back to the other rope. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's all right.
There's a beautiful double flying burrito tackle. 2.
Three.
He got him. He got him. That's it. The heavyweight champion of the world wins the first of 4 four-way elimination matches.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Yeah. Bombshell Billy.
Good to see that you're not biased here, man.
Anyway.
He is hurt, though. He is hurt.
Both men are
And next week, well, actually now it's this week, he's got to take on Bombshell, he's got to take on Devastating Derek and Metal Bob. Him and that man right there.
He
MC
does.
Kraken.
He does. Wait a minute, what is he saying? Get that ref. What does that mean? Wait a minute,
What's he doing?
Look at this. Bombshell Billy's got Stagg. He's going to pick him up for the devastating pile driver.
Oh,
Right down on the back of his head.
man.
Right down on the back of his neck. His neck snapped in.
That doesn't seem right.
I'm telling her to stay down.
Telling her to stay down. The referee going over to Steele. Steele's distracting the referee. What's Bombshell doing?
I don't, this is not going to bode well with Marky Stagg.
Oh, there's a neck breaker.
That's
Oh,
the
my
Bombshell
God.
breaker. That's the
Stagg's
Bombshell breaker.
Stagg's neck, he is being, oh my God, he is being destroyed in the ring. He is
Look
being
at this.
destroyed in the ring. He is
I
being
think
destroyed.
that's enough, man. Get out of here. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Bombshell goes on to the final.
Bombshell will go on to the final four-way match. Wait a minute, what did he say?
Wait a minute, Ben, something. They're still going at it, Ben.
They're still going in the ring.
Oh, my
What
God.
are they going to do? They got Stagg.
What's MC McCracken going to do?
What is he doing? Stagg Mackin up on the rope. No, not a stuff. No.
Oh, he missed him.
He missed.
He missed him.
Tell him to get back up. You see that bombshell shouting out the instruct. No. If they stuff him,
Oh, he stuffed him on that neck.
Oh my God.
On that neck of
Stagg is
Stagg.
out.
Oh my
Stagg is
God.
out.
I hope we can get an update this week, or excuse me, next week, whatever you want to say on
Oh,
my
he
Stagg.
spit on him.
Oh my God.
Oh
my
sweat
God.
He spit and sweat on him.
He sweat on him.
And sweat. Belly to belly, bumper to bumper, that's the rack. Oh, it rules. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it rules.
I beat you to it, Killgood.
What are you talking about? I am Johnny Killgood. I'm here with Benjamin Halifax.
Benjamin Halifax, the third. How many times do we have to do a show before you
At
get
the
it
top
right?
of the program, we saw what took place last week.
Yes, we did. The end of that four-way match. Unbelievable action we had there. And Bombshell Billy, the heavyweight champion of the world, goes on to the final of the four-way elimination match. He is the first man in that final match.
This week we have a new four-way going on, a match as well. We've also got the Disco KID taking on El Diablo Blanco in a giant dream match. Everyone's been asking for it. It's going to happen here today.
Dream match, grudge match.
For the Intercontinental TV Heavyweight Championship.
Intercontinental TV title match. The Disco KID has got his work cut out for him.
And in
against
the
El Diablo.
main event, the World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Bombshells Billy, is going to be teaming up with Magtastic McCracken.
Magtastic.
You saw him interfering last week on Mark Stagg. And they are going to take on Devastating Derek, the former champion.
Devastating Derek.
And making his return to the ring after 22 years, Metal Bob.
Wow! I can't
Metal
wait to see
Bob.
him. That's an axiom. If I've ever seen one, you got to watch out for it.
I thought his career was a lost horizon, but it's back now, pal.
I don't want to put out any hints or secrets or anything, but go for the knee!
What are you talking about?
I mean, wow.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
Let's get down to the Disco KID. You know he's about to set to lock up with El Diablo Blanco for the TV title.
Do you like him tall?
Do you like him short?
Yeah.
All right. All right, now I am joined, I don't know what's going on, but I am joined by MC Kraken at ringside. Benjamin just went into the back. What are you two up to? What's he up to? You don't even know, do you?
He's, taking a...
Oh, that can only mean one thing. El Diablo's Blanco. He's got that chair as usual. What is his problem, pal? Uh-oh. You know who that is? That's the Intercontinental TV champ. You don't like him, do you, Kraken?
That's the paper champion, my friend.
What?
That belt will be around my waist.
Look at him spinning around like an ass and tiger. There he is, walking through the door. Look at the moves, out on the floor. Feel the beat, all around. Oh, kicking ass. All right, we're on. We're like a steaming pot of neck bones, MC. Oh, look at that knee into the midsection, Kraken.
The champion doesn't look like he's faring too well right now.
Twist him into the ropes, back out. Oh, look at that clothesline to the top. Now, I know what you're out here for. A, you're taking the place of Benjamin, who's in the back relieving himself or something
One of
after the goulash.
one of the great
One,
commentators.
two, and B, you want to talk about your big match at WrestleTricity that you'll be having. I just heard it, just announced. You're going to be taking on Metal Bob one-on-one.
That's right, Metal Bob. I guess this time you won't be pulling the little shenanigans and having your big boy taking care of all your dirty work.
Two, counting two. Are you sure you want to get in there with Metal Bob?
Let me tell you something. I can take care of myself because I am, as you say, magtastic.
I don't. Oh, look at that giant headbutt. Leaped across the ring by Diablo. This could be it. A new champion. One, two.
He's talking to you.
I don't think he's talking to me. He's talking to you, pal.
Good luck, brother.
The fans getting behind him now. Oh, the Disco Kid. To the ropes. Back to the other ropes by Diablo. Oh, the first official meeting between these two on television. They, of course, oh, ho, 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 ho. Side Salto, Kraken.
See what you're waiting for.
Can you do anything?
I would have already won the belt by now.
Do you know any wrestling moves, pal?
I know every move. I'm
Metal
a man of
Bob,
1,000 moves.
Don't forget, Metal Bob wrestled some 32 years ago, and he was one of the best in the business.
Wasn't it back in the 50s or something?
Ah, stop it. Stop it. We'll be heading out here.
What's this now?
A little later on tonight, let's talk about the match you got coming up. You will be teaming up with your man, Bombshell Billy, to take on Metal Bob and Devastating Derek.
That's definitely an idiot, Derek, too.
Now, you stop it. You knock it off. I'll have you thrown out of the broadcast. Benjamin, where the... Al, come on.
He's all right. He's all right.
Good Lord. After the big hog tying that you perpetrated, you put together,
Oh, I feel okay, thanks. Thank you for all the cards and letters, too.
what? After you got choke slammed by Tallanuf, you were out, pal.
I wasn't. I was just...
Splash.
Take a little nap. That's why I was a little tired after that match.
Here goes the Disco KID with the hustle. There's the hustle. One, two, oh. Put on the ropes by Diablo Blanco.
I trained that referee, you know.
What? David Sokola trained that referee. That's Vance Johnson, former Council Hall. There's a low blow.
Good move. Good move.
What?
That's a wrestling skilled move right there.
Oh, my God. You're an embarrassment to your type. That's what I'm talking about. Big fleshy deal is right, MC. Oh, he's going to go. Oh, my gosh. Down goes the Disco KID. You know he. One. One. And they kind of won again. Diablo upset. He watched this Intercontinental TV title bad. The former world champion Diablo, he held that belt for a good, I don't know, week or so.
What's wrong with Disco? He ain't mounting too much offense in this match here.
I think he's overwhelmed by the Diablo, the cheating and the tactics here.
I think he knows I'm out here. I think he's nervous.
That could be. Could be. Oh.
Yep, that's it.
Metal Bob and MC Kraken to hook it up in 2 weeks' time at WrestleTricity. Next week we're going to have an in-depth interview with Metal Bob and yourself. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Later on you are going to down the tights. We're going to get a little preview as you will be against Metal Bob in a tag team situation.
For all the fans out there, I think, just for the fun of it, I think I'll pin Devastating Derek instead of Metal Bob.
What are you talking? Two. Look at this figure four, and he's got the ropes there. Vance Johnson sees him. Pin two. Oh, I think did he count Diablo down?
I don't think so. I think we got a new champion.
No.
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 Oh, well.
Oh my gosh, the Disco KID takes it. Diablo had his arms down, and he got pinned.
What an amateur.
Oh, he's going back. Thank you, MC Kraken, for joining me in the broadcast booth. We'll see you a little later on. You better get prepared, pal.
All right, it was your pleasure.
Yeah, whatever. You get out of here, you say. Benjamin, where the hell have you been, pal? Oh, look at him going to work now. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
What the? What? Like, I go to the back to get some information on WrestleTricity?
The Disco Kid has been laid out by El Diablo Blanco.
Found something here. It is. I got some. I mean, man. McCracken, you better not leave your wallet laying around like that.
You have not seen...
I mean, Steele's going to be taking it. I mean, man.
Where were you?
I was in the back gathering information, and I got me another match.
Oh, I already announced it. Sorry, pal. That's why Kraken was out there already talking about it, Benjamin. You're a bit late. That's
Wait! Wait!
When you were back gathering information, they just came and handed it to me and sent McCracken out here to talk about his match with Metals Bob.
I was back there smooth scooching around with Neon Dion Lobatos.
Speaking of smooth scooching, keep your eye on that girl back there, pal.
I mean, wow.
Always losing stuff. Crime and Nitty, we've got a four-way coming up.
Okay, does it involve that girl you were just talking about?
I don't think so. We've got a four-way coming up. 4-4 match.
But I don't know if I want to be involved in that one.
Luck of the draw.
Or wrestling match.
Luck of the draw.
Wrestling match. I'm like,
Benjamin. Now listen to this.
let me tell you something, pal.
What the? Do you know who's in it?
Yes,
Who?
the Thunder Tiger.
Okay.
MOB
All
number
right.
1.
One.
A couple other great UWA superstars.
That's right. Diablo Blanco.
El Diablo Blanco.
Squeezes his
Wow.
way in another. What?
He's a dresser.
He squeezes his way into another one. Luck of the draw. He had a scheduled match, and now he's got to go into the luck of the draw match. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right, Benjamin.
We've got a big four-way coming up. The
Everyone-
second in
everyone's
the series
already
of
in the ring.
four-ways. Everyone's in, almost every, what? Look at this. El Diablo Blanco, the man,
Who put the
Look at
Russian
that.
Dragon out?
Russian Dragon. He put him out, and now he's been deported back to Russia
Or something.
or something. I mean, El Diablo, Zabis going outside the ring. Oh, MOB takes a swing at him.
Why do you sound like Jerry Lewis? What's the
Former tag team
matter with
partner.
you?
What?
You sound like Jerry Lewis all of a sudden. MC Kraken was messing around with your headphones.
What did you do to my headphones there, Kraken?
Holy-
Do stop!
Whoa,
Do stop! Do stop! Almost walked right in. He did walk right into Tallanuf.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my. That knocked the wind right out of him. This Tallanuf is going to go somewhere. He is going to go somewhere. How do you beat a man like him? Look at the Thunder Tiger hiding behind the curtain back there. He's like, I don't think so, Dollar.
Oh,
I don't think so.
oh, look at Tall Enough stomping on.
However, Tallanuf tags in the Thunder Tiger. Sounds to me like someone's screaming and yelling out there. Miss Susan at ringside, I can hear her switching and glopping. Little Bob at ringside.
Good and Glopper. MOB.
By the way, fans, Mark
Makes the tag
Stagg.
with El Diablo.
Oh, look at that. Mark Stagg will not be here this week because of his neck injury from last week.
Indeed.
Bruised fifth vertebrae, we've heard. He'll be back, hopefully back by Wrestletricity. Now look at this Thunder Tiger and El Diablo Blanco. They don't like each other.
El Diablo Blanco
MOB
and the Thunder Tiger.
is
MOB.
bent.
He is outside the ring. He looks to be hurt. Is he injured?
There's a huge ball going on the ringside. Come on, Magoo. My gosh.
Oh, a big clothesline right there. Thunder Tiger drops in. Your referee is troubleshooting. Vance, don't call me Jeffrey Johnson.
Look at this.
Fireman Scary into an airplane spin type maneuver.
Oh,
Just dumped him down like a
Just
heap of
dumped it
dust.
down.
Thunder Tiger drops the big leg drop. That's not going to win you a match these days. Thunder
hear that?
Tiger picking up.
Thunder Tiger yelling, "You're American pig," right in his face, Ben.
But they rolls him up. It's my base on 2. 3. You got him. You
Did he
got
get
him.
him?
He didn't.
Did he get him?
He got him.
He did get him.
He got him. And you know what that means? That means that El Diablo Blanco and Tall Enough are the last two men in this match. And you know something? Those are the two men that were eliminated in last week's match.
Oh, my God. The MOB is gone. Is the MOB gone?
Yes, he is. He
I
got
don't think he is.
I think he is.
No, he's not.
Okay.
MOB's still in there. What are you talking about,
I
Benjamin?
thought he was out.
My gosh, what's Thunder Tiger? He doesn't like him. Let's get it back.
Thunder Tiger.
The MOB now stepping back in the ring. I didn't think he was eliminated.
Look at this.
Oh, now that's
Look at
just
this,
plain
Diablo.
stupid. That's just plain daffy. Diablo Blanco has a lot of issues, has a lot of problems.
What's going on here?
He wants that disco kid.
Is MOB, maybe he doesn't understand that he's got to...
Oh, what's he doing?
Look at this.
What's he doing, Hobgoblin?
Look at that. What's that all about?
I don't know.
Anything less would be uncivilized.
Anything less would be smart, because that was bad. Holy cow.
Look at this.
Who's he,
Diablo.
El Breakdancer Blanco?
He
Now
probably,
for himself.
he's laughing at Diablo.
Now, why would the MLB do that? That's just as dumb as a clump full of stumps and a patch full of ivory.
Now, wait a minute. Look at this. That leaves Diablo Blanco.
That's just,
It's all enough.
now the MLB doesn't go
Oh.
on. He just goes back to the dressing room. I guess his collarbone was hurting. That's a receipt Jeff Johnson's waiting for a long time.
What an idiot this MOB is. Anyway.
Well, it doesn't seem very bright to me. It doesn't seem very bright to me. First time's a dumb deed in the weary world. Ben, is he going to let himself get counted out, Ben?
He's spent on the ground. What?
No, he did get back there. Thought he was going to take the intentional count out instead of having to lock up with this huge, humongous athlete.
Oh, look at this. He dwarfs him by
He's not a Gemini. He's not a Cancer. He's a Leo.
He's proud of it.
Oh!
Break ball.
There goes the jawline of one El Diablo, broken jaw. Oh,
He dwarfs this man by 6 feet.
at least. That's laying on his back.
I don't know about that.
Oh, God, don't even try, pal. Oh,
look at that.
out of the book of the legendary Andre the Giant.
I'll tell you what right now, that's the smartest
I am
thing.
joined by
You know
Pat
where-
Pedersen. Pat.
You do not work on the upper body. You do not work on the upper body of a man that stands 17'4".
He can't
Here's
even
what
reach
you do.
the upper body.
He
Look
was going in the right direction. He's got to work on the trunk.
Diablo, oh my God, is confused as a rabbit in a house full of foxes. Look at him now. Oh! He's got no place to go.
Diablo's got to go for that leg. If he's going to knock down a tree, you got to go from the bottom. You got to go for that.
What's he got? What's he got, Ben?
Wait a minute. Oh, he just passed himself out. He knocked himself out.
What's his problem?
He's out of his mind.
Oh, is he giving up?
Leaving. He's out of here. He's out of here.
He is. 7.
Give me a break. No one wants to
8.
face tall enough.
9.
I'll get in there.
Yeah, right.
I'm out of here.
Get your headset on, pal.
Okay.
Oh, here comes Devastating Derek, Tallanuf's partner. What happened?
I mean, lag.
Let me hear what you said, pal.
You don't want to. Wait a minute. He changed his mind, he said.
Too late.
That's too late, idiot. Get back there.
Benjamin, we're upstairs in the studio. We can't hear
I
you.
forgot. I'm sorry.
Gosh. Devastating Derek. Now, look at him.
Look at that. Wait a minute. Let's kick
Oh, they're
him.
going to... Oh, my God.
Devastating Derek coming out there for no reason.
Where was Metal Bob during that?
I don't know. Probably in the back saying his prayer, saying, please,
Getting prepared?
please. No, he's getting prepared. He's on his knees going, please, please let me out of this man. Please, somebody take my place. I am afraid of Bombshell Billy. I am afraid of MC Magnetic McCracken. I am afraid of
Oh,
every
my
one of
God.
those people on the steel table because I am a faceless freak.
Are you done with your vowel movement? Because that's out of control, pal.
Away.
Crime and Ninny, you better haul it in and suck it up. We got a big match coming up.
Metal Bob is afraid. He's on his knees in the back, afraid.
For a second or two. Let's
I don't
talk-
think he's
hey,
praying, if you know what I mean.
let's talk about Wrestle Cricket.
Wrestle.
We just found out that the big three-way between Stagg, the three-way between Metal Bob, Devastating Derek, and Bombshell Billy. Oh, no, that was a different three-way. That was one they had. I'm thinking of the one they had in Dalton, Georgia. I'm thinking about the one they had in Dalton, Georgia.
Enough about
When
Mike
Hard
Warner
and Heavy-
breaking down the door.
When Hard and Heavy were together, I had a flashback. Let's talk about this three-way. Devastating Derek, Bombshell Billy, and Mark Stagg. Will this time be a triple bull rope matchup?
A triple way.
Triple bull
When
rope
was this announced?
matchup. Just now in my ear number 55.
A triple bull rope match.
They're spicing it up.
As you know, Bombshell Billy is the king of all bull rope matches.
Well, he's the king of bull, I'll give you that.
The king of bull rope matches, hog tie matches, Russian chain
King of
matches,
bull feathers.
all of them.
He,
So that what you're saying is the heavyweight championship is on the line.
yep. not elimination style. Anyone who pins anyone in this match will win the belt.
So wait a minute. So Devastating Derek pins Mark Stagg.
He's the champion.
Wait.
Bombshell is throwing his hat into the ring.
So he's just giving up the title and it's going up for grabs?
It's going up for grabs.
Well, I mean, what?
Triple bull rope. All three men strapped to a big stick bull rope at WrestleTricity 2 weeks from today.
They're strapping it on.
They are, pal. And then we've got the Disco Kid putting his title and his mask on the line.
Against the career of Slammer C.
Slammer C.
Slammer C.
And then, if that's not enough, the first ever meeting between MC Magtastic Kraken,
Unbelievable.
that filthy, dirty, you know what,
of an opponent in Metal Bob!
knock it off, Metal Bob, making a return to the ring after 13 and a half years.
Metal Bob has not been in the ring in 16 years.
That's right.
And he is coming back full bore.
Yep. What kind of chances does, well, MC Kraken, we're going to see a little later, because Metal Bob actually will be wrestling here tonight
Coming up next,
for the
maybe?
first time.
Is it
And
next?
yeah, it's next for the first time in 21 years.
Unbelievable match.
But he's got Devastating Derek to fill some of the void. If he gets tired, if he gets blown up in there, he can tag out.
And it'll happen, trust me.
He can tag out, but not when he's
Being out of the
singular.
ring for 15 years, you gotta think that you're not gonna be in the best shape of your life.
But not when he's
And then again, look
singly
at him.
against filthy, dirty, filthy, no, naughty Kraken.
I've gone after you with him. You can't just sit down and get a snack. He's got to order an appetizer. He's got to order a full meal. He's got to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drinks.
MC Kraken,
No, Metal Bob the Faceless Freak.
why have you been out to dinner with Metal
I have
Bob?
been at UWA functions. I had to sit
What?
across the room.
You
across
rocked
the
it.
room. Function.
Oh,
Function at the junction.
all right. What do we got coming up now? The main event.
This is the match we were just talking about.
Okay. Magoo, you got the music ready, darling?
I'd like to put out my apologies to Mr. Spliffstuff for staying on the screen too long.
Yeah, I've got a big surprise coming for you, darling.
Wow.
We got a letter this week, sweetie.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell you from who.
Fan of mine.
Okay.
Fan of mine.
All right.
Okay.
We'll be back after this
All right.
brief commercial announcement. Hi, everybody. We're the UWA Relay. We are rapidly
The
losing.
pooperoni is gone.
We'll talk about Scotty McCloud. Huge things happened with him. We'll talk about that during the update show next week, maybe later on. I don't want to talk about it now.
Before we get
Just
going, I
lightning.
just got to say one thing. This week I started my column for the soon-to-be-released first Volume 1, Issue 1 UWA newsletter. I started my column, and I want all you people out there to know the name of my column, the Benjamin Halifax, F-A-C-T-S, Halifax.
Okay.
How about that?
And
There's 3 of them, because I'm Benjamin Halifax III, and I'll have 3 things each and every month to talk about.
And you know what I've got?
Whack.
Killgood's cross-examination, where every month I will be interviewing your favorite wrestlers in the
My
newsletter.
favorite wrestlers?
Everyone's favorite wrestler.
Okay, all right.
We ready?
Yeah, I don't know, are
Where
we?
the hell are we?
Well,
Uh-oh.
ooh. I'm on 'em.
You will be. That's the song, pal.
All right. Look at that music. They're ready. Kill it. Kill it.
Will you knock it off?
Look at that. Vulgarity's thrown our way.
Okay. Uh-oh. This is about the S is about to hit the F. SBF, as I like to call it. Metal Bob returning to the ring for the first time in 26 and 2 months years.
What's Tallanuf doing out there? Yeah. Look at this. Oh, yeah!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my
Now
God!
they just did the hard and heavy slap.
Reverse!
Oh, look at that reverse.
Ah! Settle down. Settle down, pal.
Definitely, devastating Derek in the ring now.
Teresa Steele. What is she doing?
I'm not sure. Fantastic McCracken.
He's got his beer.
Wow.
He's got his beer vocals going.
What's he doing? Metal Bob!
Lower
Lower in the pole a little bit.
That's Metal Bob always does. Metal Bob always has the lower pole.
Bombshell Billy, the heavyweight champion of the world, and his partner, Psycho.
Oh!
Magtastic McCracken.
They wanted that corner, but I think everything did.
These guys work out
Mama dear.
daily. These guys are buff, man. They are buff.
Are you talking about Metal Bob and MC Kraken?
Wait a minute.
What?
What is that? What?
Oh, Metal Bob, mask.
Metal Bob unmasked into a mask.
A hooded stranger is Metal Bob. Oh, that's just
Looks
wrong.
like his mom. What does that mean? I think he looks like.
Well, he can't have that in
I think
there.
he looks like his dad.
You've never seen his dad.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, McCracken's gonna get caught there. Get the heck out of that ring, Shawnee, before you get your butt handed to you on a silver platter, darling.
It's Jason from the Friday the 13th movie.
Who is?
That's his father.
Will you get back to the match here,
I'm
pal?
sorry.
Twist it up.
Oh, that's a bombshell. Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into the corner.
bombshell Billy out.
Oh, look at that flying lariat.
A big, huge. We forgot to call him.
Oh, my
Kick by
God.
Metal Bob.
Metal Bob. I'm supposed to call him.
Unbelievable. Bombshell
my
Billy
God.
driven out of the ring. He's got the back of the shirt, devastating move.
That's Black Bart?
What?
Wrong.
Bombshell,
Hey,
what?
friends of yours back there at the window, Benjamin?
I mean, what? You gotta be kidding me.
We got trouble at the window, Kraken.
Unbelievable.
Get him back!
Get him back, Bombshell says.
We,
All right, we have got problems here. Bombshell Billy's still outside. I'll be back in a minute.
where are you
I'm going to
going?
take care of some stuff.
Benjamin has left the Bronx area. Oh, my gosh. Benjamin? All right. Close it up, pal. Close it up, darling, and pull the shade, my friend. That's the name of that tune. I mean, Benjamin, where'd you go? Holy cow. Yeah.
Get him back, Russ! Come in the rope!
All right.
We had company up here in the booth.
Oh, a big clothesline.
My God.
Down goes Devastating Derek. I'm
Looks like an
sorry,
Eddie
I am
Murphy
back.
convention.
I am back. What? I am back. And
Bombshell Billy
Bombshell-
and Devastating Derek have been going hard and heavy since you went back. No pun intended.
A duck under the clothes and a big body press, and down goes Bombshell.
1, 2.
No. No. Oh, look at this. Beautiful headlock takedown.
Ricky Steamboat like.
2. No.
Benjamin, I'll ask you one time only, and I don't mean to be rude to you. But
Why do you have to
please,
touch my leg when you're talking to me?
please don't have your AA friends meet you here before the meeting.
That was my friend Grady.
Good googly-goo, man. 1, 2.
No.
We
Back
apologize.
down.
We just had some trouble up here in the studio, but we are back. We're ready to commentate. Look at Teresa Steele holding that rope.
That reminded me when we were up at the booth at MacArthur Stadium, and
Maybe
those
she'll
guys
hang
tried.
herself.
Those guys tried to tried to break it into the booth. What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You shut up.
2.
No. Thought we had a new tag team winner.
He got him. What are you talking about? His head looks like Buddy Rogers' ears, all cauliflowers.
Buddy Rogers' ears. Buddy Rose body now caught in that headlock.
We were recently at a big function, a WCW function in Utica, New York. Donovan stated, and the UWA wrestlers were loved and adored by everyone in
look at that.
attendance.
Beautifully done. That's right.
Everyone loved
Oh.
them.
Oh, look at that.
Begged them for
Oh.
autographs. Said, how can we be as good as you? We're all jealous. But they can't, man.
They can't at all. I got a couple shout outs. I'd like to shout out real quick. Oh, look at this.
These two hate each other's freaking
I think
guts.
he bit him. I think he was biting him a second ago. Oh, a big elbow. Oh, he caught him.
That looks like a Coco Beware t-shirt butt.
He caught him hard.
They're hurt. They are hurt. They're hurt, man. What is McCracken's problem?
McCracken saying something about
Get them
the
back.
This man just doldrum.
Bombshell,
made it
Bombshell's
come.
hurt. I think he got hurt with that elbow smash.
And so did
And
Dennis
now,
Derek. He tagged out.
doesn't that figure Jimmy Cornette like, Paul E. Dangerously like, Metal Bob comes in when the man's down. But no, my friend. Playing possum is Bombshell Billy and up one-on-one with Metal Knob.
Now, don't think Metal Bob's just a manager. He wrestled many years with Bombshell Billy. Oh, my
Charges
God!
in.
Oh!
He's going in. Look at
Oh,
look at that.
my gosh!
He's
Roddy,
catching him.
Bobby, Metal, Piper in there.
Look at this. Metal Bob.
Oh.
A big shoulder block.
Neither
there.
man
What
goes
was
down.
that? Neither man. Metal Bob to the ropes now.
Jumps
Bombshell
over.
dives over. But Dobbs something.
Oh.
Oh, there's a big knee.
Down goes Metal on my knob.
There's a big knee. Oh, look at
Breaks
that.
the mask, breaks the back.
Breaks the front there.
Metal Bob
Look at this
now.
now.
Oh,
Breaks it again. Across the face of Metal Bob.
right in that mask. Stick
Here's
his
what you
finger
gotta do. You
in
gotta
his
go
eye
over
hole.
that to tag with Magtastic, because Magtastic wants a piece of that.
This is
Metal
a
Bob.
preview
Here it
of
comes right
WrestleTricity.
here. One-on-one now in the ring. Here they go.
Oh.
Look at that. And Magtastic, just how he's gonna handle Metal Bob right there.
You ought to get one of them.
Oh, here comes
There
everything
comes
there.
in, but no.
Some kind of hotties, a house of fire.
Look at this now. They're gonna whip
What are
Metal
they
Bob.
doing?
They're gonna double whip him into the ropes, and a big double clothesline. Down goes Metal Bob.
Almost fell, man.
Metal Bob. There's Teresa Steele outside the ring. Look at that, doing a little shucking and jiving, doing a little wiggly, doing a little piggly wiggly over
Where's he
right
going?
there.
He's halfway across the ring, that
I'm
little
not sure what
worm.
he's gonna do. Look at this, a big
Oh, he
running
misses.
headbutt that misses.
What?
Oh, Metal Bob lays a foot into the midsection.
Yep.
Friends of yours, devastating Derek.
Well, you're pretty funny.
Oh my!
Friends of yours,
Yes.
fantastic.
There's a couple of friends of mine. I mean, well,
There it is, typical
Oh.
of the UWA. Get whipped into the corner, going to the ropes instead.
okay. McCracken has no idea where he is. Metal Bob.
McCracken is as green as Kermit the Frog.
Oh my God! Beautiful,
Hey-ho. This is Kermit the
beautiful
Frog.
clothesline there by Metal Bob. That face was freak.
Oh.
Oh! Waiting
Oh
under
my
the,
gosh.
waiting under
Proboscis.
the, what? Is that one? Two. He's Fred Wyderton.
The Grand Canyon.
Exactly.
Or Nell Carter laying on her stomach.
I mean, way.
What has Bombshell got to change?
He's gonna change.
He's put it in his glove. He's put it in his glove.
He just put it in his gloves. We're gonna get thrown off the air.
Kraken whips in Metal
Look at that.
Bob.
Self. Oh, he hit himself. He just hit himself. He gave himself high five and he chained himself.
Oh my God, he's got a chain.
Devastating Derek shouting words of encouragement to Metal Bob.
Bombshell's got a chain, sweet mother of God. Oh, he ducked it.
He ducked under the chain, Bob Stubb. No.
Oh, he got him that time.
He double throated him. He throated him. He went deep into that throat. Look at that. Hands it over to Magtastic. Look at that. Hands it over to Magtastic.
Just
who in
like in the
turn-
big
Who
coup.
in turn handed it over to Teresa Steele. I saw it down from the booth. She handed it over to the lovely, bodacious Teresa Steele. No, he says. Metal Bob is in big trouble. He's got Bombshell Billy. Oh! You're not going to win a match like that these days. A big leg drop across the chest of Metal Bob. 1, 2, oh. Devastating Derek pushes him off.
Sure was.
At the last second.
Sure was.
Okay.
Metal Bob should not be in there for this lunch. Everything Derek
Look at
agrees.
this now. What do we got here? What do we got here? That
Bombshell
there's the Bombshell
breaker.
breaker. One, two, no,
Oh,
devastating
Derek
Derek
makes
again
the
comes in.
save.
Oh, look at that. Bobade the Mithra.
Oh, he's choking him.
He is choking him. He is choking him.
Who's departed?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Someone
He's
dead?
He's talking down Metal,
Metal
Bob, is
Bob?
what he's doing.
Oh my God. And he looks dead. Look at him.
Placing that tombstone right over his head and R.I.P. sign. Stagmares him.
Oh. Metal Bob hits with a thump.
What's this now? Bombshell.
Oh.
Oh my God. He just snapped his friggin' neck off.
Mark Stagg has already been injured by this man and MC Kraken.
He is a crippler.
Now look at this.
Preview.
Oh
Oh!
my God.
There it is. There's the double thrust, the double burrito, if you will, into the chest of Metal Bob. Metal Bob's done. Look at him. Metal Bob trying to make the tag. Wyndham, like, trying to make the, look at that. Makes the tag with MC Kraken, does bombshell belly. And Devastating Derek, where did he come from?
He's everywhere, pal. He's like a friggin' fog on a
Oh, a
dirty
big
morning.
splash. Look at that, a big
Oh,
splash.
they are just kicking the living snot out
Make
of
the,
Metal
there you
Bob.
go.
1, 2.
No. There's the guidance of the Steele stable, and bombshell belly comes in. He was
They
about
had to
get
use
up.
a chain to
He was
do it.
about to get up, and he decided to cover him instead.
Just like they
Beautifully
had
done.
to. Oh my gosh.
Look at this. Oh, no. He's
That knee! That knee!
They get more! They
That
took my
knee!
advice. They went for the knee. They took my advice. Oh, Devastating Derek. Take somebody's advice. Oh, he reverses,
Oh, he reverses it!
You gotta be kidding me. He reversed it.
Oh, he rakes the face by Bombshell Billy.
Look at this one right here.
Right.
Come peeking in the right side of our screen here. We got a little leggy action. That is.
What is that thing?
Hey, honey. Oh, wait a minute.
Get your ham hock out of there, darling. This is wrestling, not a vanity show.
He's trying to taunt. She is trying to taunt Metal Bob.
That's her job.
That's right. Proud participant of the Fantasy Show Bar. Oh, fantastic!
Using Bombshell Billy's move.
Using Bombshell Billy's move, indeed. What's the matter with him?
Well, they're a team.
That's right, they can do that. Bombshell obviously taught him
Look at him.
how to do that.
Next. 1, 2.
No!
No, he didn't. Robert Gibson.
Robert Gibson.
What's he doing out there?
Wait a minute now. Bombshell.
What?
No. No.
Is Bombshell going up?
Bombshell's going up. Bombshell's going up. Bombshell's way up.
Oh!
All that weight across the back of the neck of the already injured Metal Bob, trying to wind him.
Look at Metal Bob trying to win him to Rotunda. Pulling up his
Look
drawers.
at this. What is he doing here? Oh!
Oh my gosh.
I
He
thought
called
he
that
was
an
going-
ass eating.
Oh my
Just
God!
as Eaton used to in the old days.
I thought he was going in for a little.
Headbutt.
What did he say?
Something about earwax. Give him a wax job. He hit him so hard that the
Oh.
wax flew out of his ears. Now then,
Look at that. Try tag. No, he grabs his hand. Look at that. Pulled his shoulder right out of the wax. Pulled his shoulder right out of the socket.
I wonder if he can use Metal Biaggi on himself.
Everything Derek definitely trying to get in and make that tag, trying to get Metal Bob out of that ring. Metal Bob is worn down. He is blown up after 20 years of being out of the ring. He's back in. And there's a big clothesline.
Necktie clothesline.
By
Metal Bob should
Bombshell
not
Billy.
be taking this kind of...
Metal Bob, a man back in the ring after 12 years against the heavyweight champion of the world, who's in there night in and night out.
Benjamin
Sounds like a
Atkins
mismatch to me.
Magoo said he was just downstairs and he heard...
Oh, he poked him. Oh, he
got
got
it.
He made the tag with Devastating Derek. He makes the tag with McCracken. MC Kraken, magtastic. McCracken looks up and sees. There's
Metal Bob is
He's all done. He whacked himself on the wall.
Look at Devastating Derek tossing him around like a sack full of burlap. What
Wait a
is
minute.
Bombshell doing?
Bombshell trying to get in.
Holy crow.
Look out here. Oh, once again. Oh, a big drop kick, and McCracken is hurt. Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi that, pal. Here's the cover.
1, 2.
No.
Oh my God, my rebel guard just took your Imperial soldier, darling.
Look at this. Bad mouthing. These two hate each other. Stinking, slimy, stinking guys.
McCracken is out of his league. He's in a league of his own. You know what that league is? Desperately seeking some way to get the hell out of the ring. He's going to pounce. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the driver. Whips him in. McCracken back.
Oh, a big clothesline.
Oh!
He catches him with one.
Oh!
And a second one, a third one, a fourth one. And the Steele stable is laid out, spread out, done, finished.
Metal Bob. I don't know.
Oh, no. There it is.
Oh, Jesus.
That was a power pumice something.
Oh, my God. He was trying
Basically, he picked him up for a pile
Is that
driver.
McCracken's hair or those nerve endings? Oh!
There's the devastating pile driver. Little break to snap his neck. Tags with Metal Bob. What's this? Brings Metal Bob in. What's this? 1, 2. He blocks both.
Three! I got him!
You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Metal
You
Bob.
have not seen the end of this.
Metal Bob takes the pin over MC Kraken, the Magtastic McCracken. Come on! Magtastic McCracken will get his revenge. Will get his revenge at WrestleTricity. I'm gonna show ya.
Well, he's going to hope so. Look at this. Everyone's out. Everyone's exhausted after that. That was one of the... Are those nerve endings, or is that Magtastic's hair?
I'm not sure.
Oh, they can't... No one can get out of the ring. It was one of the most grueling and exhausting and best matches we have had on UWA. All four men...
my belt.
All four
That's right,
men...
he
Oh!
forgot the belt.
All four men had their working shoes on this week, and they really put forth a great effort here, Benjamin.
Oh! He just threw the chain right at Teresa Steele.
All right.
Too bad it's in your teeth, Flavor Flav.
Oh, it's in your teeth. Flavor Flav. That's ridiculous. Oh, my
Look
God.
at this.
Benjamin, that was exhausting. I am you-know-what.
S-C-E-N-T.
Okay. All right. Write to us from Cream and Ninny. Will you talk about it a little bit?
Freeman Wed. UWA Ringmasters, P.O. Box
I'm looking at a couple
54
of asses and headgear.
13212. Let me tell you this right now. We
Oh, my God.
got some letters this week. I'll tell you what. Everybody wants to join up with the UWA. I got a couple of shout outs real quick. One to Mike Warner.
Okay, wait, one
Two.
second. Yeah. On all the people who've been writing into the UWA and calling various wrestlers, getting numbers or whatever, we have nothing to do with that. The wrestlers have. That's all up to the board. That's up to me and Jens. And right now we are not having open editions. But we will be announcing when we will be having open training sessions for people who want to be in the UWA sometime in the fall.
Indeed, we will.
Until then, my darling, just settle down and polish up your skills, if you will, and we'll get in touch with you, or we'll announce it here on TV when we'll have those open.
I got a couple shout outs. The first one I said goes to Mike Warner. The second one goes
Mike Warner. Work.
Nick Dent of the
Dent.
Nick Dent show out there in Utica, Rome area. Nick Dent.
Oh, Nick
I
Dent.
hooked up with him
I
this
remember
past
him.
week. Nick Dent. Nice guy there, and a big fan of the UWA. Also, another shout out.
Well, you got your work cut out for you, don't you, darling?
That's right. I got to catch up on the shout outs. I got a big shout
Wait a
out.
minute.
I got a big shout out to Bill Evans.
Bill Evans at Evans.
Bill Evans.
Uh-huh.
I met him this past week. He's a big fan of the UWA. Yeah, hell of a guy.
I would like to
Bill and
welcome
his
back.
friends Kevin,
Wait a minute.
Tom and
Kurt. Okay. I would like to respond right now and welcome back one of our most faithful viewers, one of my personal dear friends.
you
who
gotta
has-
be kidding me.
Yep. Who has
Somebody's coming
rewritten
back?
it. Yep.
The Glory
He's back
the Black
after,
Barbarian?
After not
Who's coming back?
don't worry.
He-Man?
After not corresponding with
Leone?
us for a while, the great Jordan Torbett has
Okay.
returned.
What?
Jordan Torbett has returned. He wrote into us. We missed him for the past 3-4 weeks, my darling. Good to have you back, Cat in the Hat, Pally. What are y'all coughing and choking about? You better, because your
I'm
worst,
okay.
your
I'm
worst
okay.
nightmare's back.
I'm okay with, what's his name again?
Jordan Torbett, you know his name.
I'm okay with Jordan Torbett.
You got a picture of him in the MOB up in your dressing room. You blew it up and you got darts in it. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. Where are we? What do we got coming up? WrestleTricity. We got WrestleTricity coming up. And,
WrestleTricity right around the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2 weeks from tonight, WrestleTricity. Let me give you the full rundown of WrestleTricity.
Or today, if you will. Today or
The-
tonight, depending on when you're watching it.
The main event of WrestleTricity, 2 weeks from right now. It will be Devastating Derek against Mark Stagg against Bombshell Billy. Bombshell Billy puts his World Heavyweight Championship of the United Wrestling Alliance up for grabs in this match. It is a triple bull rope match. There must be a winner. Whoever pins whoever first wins the title in that match. Match number 2, the Disco KID. You know he puts his title and his mask on the line against the career of Slammer C, the former champion. And if that's not enough, a match named this week, MC Magtastic Shawn McCracken goes one-on-one with Metal Bob. What a card that's going to be. WrestleTricity 2 weeks from right now.
We want to say hi to all our fans that we saw at the fair during the last couple of weeks. Came out in forces, a lot of the guys, Jay Carney, and talked to Devastating Derek and Mark Staggs out there. Had a lot of
Billy
fun.
said he bumped into a young man named Darren,
Okay.
or Daryl, something like that.
Also next week we have in-depth interviews with Mark Stagg, Bombshell Billy, Devastating Derek, Metal Bob, Shawn McCracken, the Disco Kid. All of them.
Pretty much everybody involved.
Everybody involved in WrestleTricity. We're going to have some videos for WrestleTricity, a big build-up show to WrestleTricity showing you the feuds and what led up to all the nonsense that's going to take place at WrestleTricity in 2 weeks. Next week, a big update show. It's going to be incredible. Douglas Michael could be in for a couple in-depth interviews for the big show. Do what they told you. And it's going to be fantastic. Do what they told you. You don't want to miss it. I guarantee you. Do what they told you. It's going to be fantastic. Gotta do what they told you. WrestleTricity! We'll see you next week! Ben!
Okay.
We'll see you.
I'm all right.
Settle down, pal.
I'm okay.
You're about to blow a gasket, buddy.
I'm okay. I'm all right.
Okay. All right. We'll see you next week, darling.
WrestleTricity, don't miss it. It's busy.
For Benjamin Halifax, I'm John Kilgood saying so long till next week.